Wir sind bei Bethesda und zwar für Wolfenstein, The New Order. Ich habe hier Jens Matthies und der wird mir hoffentlich ein paar Fragen beantworten. So, first off, I think a lot of people still kind of flinch if they see the red flags, but you made it safe, kind of.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that aren't legal in Germany, and we really want to give a Wolfenstein game to the German players who never had one before. So we're working really hard to make it as close as possible to the international version, but still legal in Germany.
Okay, so there are different versions?
Yeah, there's an international version and there's a German version.
Okay, and how do the German media and the German people here on Gamescom react to Wolfenstein?
So far it's been very positive. I think they've been missing Wolfenstein.
Yeah, and you also mentioned that the first parts were not out in Germany, at least not legally or officially. So is this kind of a, it's almost forbidden kind of vibe?
Not maybe in Germany. I don't know. That's more. I think you would be better equipped to answer that question. Maybe.
You have a huge time skip in the storyline for the New Order. Was that intentionally made so you're kind of free of the baggage?
Yeah, not really. No, it's more that we think that would be a really interesting approach to take with a game. Like, so what we do is early on you get injured, really badly injured, and you end up in an insane asylum, and you stay there for 14 years. And then when you come out, the regime has taken over the world, and you have to, find some way to overthrow them. And it's much higher stakes, and it's a really different vibe from previous Wolfenstein games.
Okay, the gameplay is rather straightforward, so it's a straight shooter kind of. And do you think that's something that's kind of missing in the market?
I wouldn't say that it is a straight shooter. This game is much more of an action-adventure shooter than it is a straight shooter. So we have a lot of storytelling moments and a lot of exploration and a lot of puzzle solving. So it's and we really like those experiences too. That it's just not one note the whole time, but it's an experience, and it's a roller coaster, and you get into it, and you're on this epic adventure. So that's very much what we're doing.
And how do you go about creating the story and this world with a kind of a background that's a little bit politically sensitive?
We just want to make it as good and as sort of intimidating, and as just really make a really gripping experience is what we're after. So we try not to. We don't want to make the sort of opposition in the game into cartoons. We try to take them so seriously that you feel something when you encounter them, and that goes for all characters. Obviously, it's rooted in this sort of fantasy of a World War II type game, but and we don't shy away from that either. We honor that, but we build on top of that a lot of interesting gameplay and a lot of interesting story.
So you're not kind of Iron Sky, which takes a humorous approach to the whole Nazis are back theme?
There is a lot of humor in the game, but I think we are more on the side of things like something like District 9, the movie District 9, where it is, some sections are really humorous, but it's also very engaging, and it's really gripping, and it's very high action.
Okay, and the whole theme of the Nazi regime that's back, or that's one or something like that, there's a whole bunch of kind of nutcases who still believe in such stuff. Is that something that you stumble over when you create such a game?
Believe in what stuff?
You kind of that Hitler's still alive, that they're hidden on the dark side of the moon, that stuff.
No, we haven't really encountered any of that stuff.
Okay.